Commander Masters is upon us, and the best seller so far is none other than the Commander decks. Oh yeah, you guys seen the list. You guys know what it needs. So today I handpicked 5 cards to upgrade in each deck. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of these cards, man, are very powerful addition in each deck, man. So I know there's a lot more to add, but I handpicked the best 5 out of all the cards. But before that, I just want to quick comment about a lot of the people trying to like say, oh, it's not worth it. I think my quick comment to that is if you look at the overall price, let's just say right now, the commander decks are selling average about 350 to 360 consistent today. Yeah, 360 consistent. And think about this. Right now, you can buy the entire deck for 360 for all the cards. You have all 40 new cards, right? If you buy a regular booster box, how many rares do you get? What, 36, 40, right? So those 40 cards, new cards, never been printed, man. Who knows, man? One or two or three of those cards will just pop. We don't know. But think about this. 40 new cards with 4 free sample collector pack. And the rest, I mean, yeah, it's lacking the few key pieces on each deck, but at the same time, that's why I'm making this video. Is like a lot of these 5 cards that I handpick in each deck will just automatically just like wow, quick addition, plain and simple, quick upgrade. So, and think about this, man. I just want to compare really quick. 4 decks, right? $350, right? Compared to a lot of people went crazy on this Lord of the Rings collectors, man. And right now they're selling for over $400. Yeah, $400, man. Over. That's one box compared to 4 decks that you already know what you're gonna get. Plus the 40 new cards that God knows some of those cards might pop. So enough of that ramble. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the best of the best, man. First up, Sliver deck. All right, so a lot of people are talking with the mana base, man. So I handpicked. Obviously, you gotta have the Sliver Hive, man. Sliver Hive, you gotta have it, man. In any Sliver deck, you gotta have the Sliver Hive. Very powerful addition, man. Simple, quick upgrade. And then the next 2 lands are very similar. Since this is a 5 color Sliver deck, you gotta have City of Brass and Mana Confluence. A very quick upgrade. It will smoothen out, your deck much better. And then I think the 2 big cards that I think they should have, include this one, but at the same time, you can just buy it, or even, you might have it already. Definitely the Sliver Overlord, best tutor if you're playing Sliver deck, and obviously the Big Mama. Boom, the Sliver coat of arms. There you go, Sliver Legion. Oh yeah, you gotta have it, man. So those are the top 5 cards. Quick upgrade. You guys might have it already anyway. So yep. Next up is the enchantment deck. So same exact thing. I went on the land base right away, man. Because a lot of these decks and precons, they pretty much like, good to go as far as the cards included. So quick upgrade on the land base and it'll like smoothen out your plays. The first up it would be the Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, man. Very powerful. And then the counterpart would be the Yawgmoths, the green. So just those 2 lands, man. Very powerful addition in your mana base. And then the other one, This one, I'm not sure why they didn't include this in an enchantment deck, but yeah, Hall of Heliod's Generosity for sure, man. So just those three lands, quick upgrade, very powerful. And then the two enchantments that I handpick on this deck is definitely Sylvan Library, very powerful enchantment. It goes to like almost any green deck, and then Smothering Tide. Very powerful, man. In fact, it just got reprinted in Commander Master. So, yeah, quick addition. Very two powerful enchantments. Oh yeah. So the next one, oh boy, this is gonna be a big one because we are talking about the colorless deck, man. Oh boy. A lot of people are talking about, this is technically not an Eldrazi deck, but this has a lot of Eldrazi cards. So I kind of like handpicked a few cards that are like very important in both. So the first up, definitely, oh man, Ancient Tomb, man. I know this just got reprinted. It's still very expensive, but it's so powerful, man. Again, I'm attacking the mana base, man. The mana base. Uh Definitely Ancient Tomb is number one in any colorless deck, man. And then number two, I don't know why they didn't include this one, but Sanctum of Ogun, man. This is a very, very powerful land if you have like a lot of these seven or greater mana value creatures, man. So those are the two lands that I add, and then the big boys, man. First up, the smaller version would be non Eldrazi. It's Wandering Archaic, man. Very, very powerful creature, man. You can just keep copying those spells, man, of your opponents. And then the two big Eldrazi is definitely Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. Oh, yeah. Again, this just got reprinted too in Commander Masters, man. Very, very powerful addition. And Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre. Another reprinted card in Double Masters 2022. So those are the five cards I handpicked. Quick addition, very simple, and it'll like kind of like better cards to put on your deck. And then the last deck is definitely the Planeswalkers, man. Go check these out. All right, so first things first, land base, man. I think the land base should really upgrade really quick. And then the first one for me is definitely the Otawara, man. The blue from Kamigawa, and then the white Eiganjo. Oh yeah, those two lands very, very powerful, because you can just you can use the channel spell without. It's crazy, man. I mean, this two and then the green one, that's why they're so highly playable, man. I think those two cards alone will make your deck like very smooth, man. More spells, the better. And then I just want to add two cards that will draw spells. I think this deck needs, and definitely Mystic Remora. This card, like, tank in value already. It just got reprinted in Dominaria Remastered, so there's no problem in picking this card, man. So Mystic Remora, number one, and the Big Daddy, Ristic Study. I think any blue deck should have Ristic Study, man. And then lastly, oh man, I just want to add Chase the Mind Sculptor, man. Just cause, man, it's like for me, Chase the Mind Sculptor is the most iconic planeswalker of all. I think every planeswalker deck should have it, man. So yeah, that is going to be it for all my top, I guess, 20 cards to add in these precons if you're gonna buy the whole four deck. So yeah, let's go in a bit. And like I said, with all the, it's not worth it. There's, the price is too high. Just think about you're buying the whole four decks, man. You're getting 400 cards. So yeah, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you do, please consider liking and subscribing. And yeah, have a good day.